Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas!
Get the fuck out of here, Santa!
This is the best Christmas song that ever existed. This is the best Christmas song that ever existed. If you don't believe me, well, you should believe me. Cause this is the best Christmas song, so listen to it now.
Hey everyone, welcome to Ken Bouchard Online. It is the day after Christmas discount episode. I am Ken Bouchard. Joining me, as always, is the lovely Lady D.
I have no words.
Yes, you don't. And joining us is my son, Damien.
Hello, everybody.
And as I stated, kick the jolly fat man out. It is the day after Christmas and a couple of days before New Year's. This is the in-between episode. This is the in-between special.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Ken Bouchard Online in-between holidays special. Sure, we'll go with that. How was you guys' holidays? I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas.
Yep, that's
Hanukkah?
the holiday it was.
Did you celebrate Hanukkah? Maybe you celebrated Hanukkah. I hope Hanukkah was good for you.
I thought you were asking me if I celebrated Hanukkah.
No, I know you're a non-practicing Jew.
Well, I wasn't even raised Jewish.
No, but you were technically born Jewish.
Some Jewish ancestry, yes.
Yeah, so you're a non-practicing Jew. You're a Jew by blood only.
Yeah, but the only churches I ever went to was one time a Catholic church and then a bunch of Christian churches. I mean, not a bunch of Christian churches.
Just a bunch of them.
A bunch of times at Christian churches.
And then there was Kwanzaa. If you guys celebrated Kwanzaa, I hope you had a great Kwanzaa. Yule, if you are a pagan and believe in the Norse mythologies. I think that's what it is. But either way, I hope you had a blessed Yule. And New Year's is just around the corner. So guys, girls, children of all ages that are at least 21 years of age and older, please drink responsibly. But I hope you guys usher in a great New Year's. We had a great Christmas. We had a Christmas break. We had a good Christmas break. We went over to my sister's.
Yep.
We had a ham dinner with sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes and any other kind of potatoes
and stuff.
I got addicted to this snack thing that my nephew Harley made. It was like cheese puffs, like the white cheddar cheese puffs, but then he melted like white bark, like almond bark on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was like sweet and salty. I just couldn't stop eating it.
It was really good.
Yeah, I couldn't stop eating it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good, so good. And then the next day, that was Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, we went over to your Grams.
Yeah.
And there we had ham, sweet potatoes,
Yes.
potatoes,
Yes. Stuffing.
noodles.
Oh, the noodles. Oh,
They were
those
good
were
noodles.
good. They were them homemade ones.
But I digress. We had a good holiday.
Yeah.
I mean, Santa was good for us this year. We got some cool stuff. I got an over.
And we're not dyslexic, so it was Santa.
Yeah, not Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was Santa. But dear Satan, I was good this year. Please send me. But no, it was good. It was a good year. Damien, you made out like a bandit, huh?
I don't want to say what I got for privacy reasons, but it was a good for Christmas.
Privacy
reasons. What'd you get that was so private?
All right.
That doesn't give out your information, Damien.
All right. I got, probably, if I didn't spend it, I only spent a little bit, but I made out like pretty much $300.
Yeah, you got a lot of money this year.
Mhm.
He made out lucky because when I was a kid, I always wanted money and I never got money. They would always give me like, no, you need this and we'll get you this. And I was like,
Hated. Here was the thing that I hated the most as far as gifts go for Christmas. Freaking socks. Close to that, any type of clothes. But socks was my least favorite. I just wanted toys.
and my dad, nothing but socks. All he wanted was socks for Christmas.
Well, now that we're grown, we know socks disappear all the time. Where do they go?
Well, yeah, now as an adult,
Don't
I'm
know.
like, I need another pair of socks. Give me a couple bags of
Give
socks.
me like 50 pairs of socks because I'm sure by next year I'll need more.
Yeah, it's like, what do you want for your birthday? Socks. What do you want for Christmas? Socks. New Year's is coming. You want anything? Socks.
Yeah.
But speaking of New Year's, Okay, first off, despite having a good Christmas this year,
Mhm.
despite having a good get together,
Yes.
this year was shitty for me. Because I ain't afraid to say it. I'll say it here on the podcast. First and foremost, I've been like struggling with money
Yeah.
ever since I quit my one job.
Yeah.
Because, I was living off of $19 an hour at 50, 60 hours a week plus,
Yeah.
down to $11 an hour under 40 hours a week. So,
Sorry.
you all right over there?
Yeah.
So, struggling to make a little bit of ends meet. And then I get sued.
Yeah.
I get sued. Like, I get hit on the 13th of December with a lawsuit for something that happened in March, which wasn't my fault.
Right.
So, and this lawsuit, by the way, was for $50,000 plus.
Yeah.
So, yes, Christmas for me was looking very bleak. But thankfully, getting together with Sierra, getting together with my sister, getting together with your Graham and your sister,
Yeah.
those times made it a little bit more doable, a little bit more easy to deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Christmas was good. I hope everybody who's listening had a good Christmas. I hope Santa was good to you guys. But I'm here to ruin your Christmas. Now that Christmas is over, I want to ruin your Christmas. And you guys are probably like, Ken, how are you going to ruin our Christmas? Well, that's simple. Give me a second here. Pull out my handy dandy phone.
Pull out your handy dandy phone notepad.
My handy dandy phone notepad. Everyone knows about Santa Claus. Everybody celebrates Kris Kringle, the jolly old fat red man who comes to houses and leaves us candy, and in return we leave cookies and milk. Sometimes carrots. I used to leave carrots for reindeers.
I never did.
Well, I did. I fought about the reindeers. The reindeers needed something too.
Hey, we were poor.
But you know what a lot of people don't talk about? Krampus. Do you know who Krampus is?
Well, yeah.
Do you know who Krampus is, Damien?
Kris Kringle's brother.
With a
Well-
mouthful of food?
That was in the movie.
That's in the movie. Krampus?
He's a Christmas demon.
Kind of, sort of. Let's go with non-movie traditions here. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm talking
this
about
is
like the
just
actual
from
lore.
one movie that came out this year.
Krampus, if I remember correctly, he has his own night.
Yeah.
He has a Krampus night, which is like in the beginning of December. And the lore of Krampus is he would go around and punish the bad kids.
Yeah.
If you were bad all year, where Santa always brought gifts to good children, Krampus would go around, hit the kids over the head with like a broom or something, like a not a broom, but like I don't know, like a stick of some sort, like it had some sort of
So he has my dream kid. Or dream kid?
dream kid,
Dream job. All
And
the
then-
bad kids.
and
We
then-
got a lot of them in
and
Altoona.
then he would put them in a big bag, like he would literally capture the kids.
Okay, that's not the part that I would like.
So the Mr. Claus is more nicer than Krampus.
Well, yeah. Yes, Santa Claus gave gifts to kids, where Krampus punished the bad kids.
Yeah, but so did he, but he gave lump of coal.
Yeah, sorta. But there's other characters, and I'm going to throw them out here.
Okay,
These
these
are
ones
di-
I might not know.
No, Damien's going to be our information person.
Oh,
on this.
God.
Yeah, I know. That's a gamble and a half, but we're going to do it. All right, so there's other characters I want to bring up. First and foremost, Damien, why don't you look up Krampus? Type in Krampus. And not the film, you want to look up Krampus, the lore, and tell me what it says.
So Krampus is a half goat, half demon monster from Central European folklore who punishes children who misbehave at Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that all it says about Krampus?
Appearance: Krampus has long horns, fangs, a goat-like beard, and dark hair. Punishments: Krampus beats children with birch branches, stuffs them into his sack, or takes them to hell.
Well, takes him to hell. That's even a...
That's
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, so that's Krampus.
So basically, what I'm getting at, all right, he's basically, how do I say this in a nice way without because I don't know how many Christians are watching.
Doesn't matter.
But he's basically Satan's sidekick.
What? Well,
No,
no.
he's not Satan's sidekick. He is the anti-Claus, basically. Like, where Santa Claus gave out gifts to good people, Krampus said, hey, you're bad, you're burnt, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who else runs hell?
But he doesn't run hell, he takes them to hell.
Gotcha.
Now, here's another character I want you to bring up, okay? And D, tell me if you've heard this one. I know I'm going to say this wrong. Frau Perchita. Frau, it's Frau.
It is Frau.
Okay, Damien has it up.
popped up right
Well, before you
I-
do anything,
Remember watching a video about different like Christmas beings, whatever,
yes.
and I do remember the name, but I don't remember what she did.
Okay, well, Damien, who is Frau Perchita?
Frau Perchita is a terrifying Christmas witch and winter goddess from the Alpine regions of Austria and southern Germany. Appearance, she is often
Depicted.
depicted as an old crone with a beaked nose dressed in rags and carrying a long knife hidden under her skirt. She may also appear as white and beautiful.
So she's either a hag or she's very beautiful, but either way, she's a Christmas witch.
Yeah.
So there's her. I don't think I'm saying her name right. Is it Frau? It's like P-E-R.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
C-H-T-A. It's like
I'm not Austrian.
Perchta. Frau Perchta.
That's what it sounds like.
Frau, I got it because
Yeah,
it's like
Frau.
Frau. Yeah,
Fra-
Frau.
yeah.
But okay, I got another one. Because this is the dark side of Christmas, guys. Now that you guys enjoyed your Christmas and you had your eggnog, you've enjoyed your Yuletide greetings and everything, I'm going to throw some stuff at you. And I'm said this is the dark side of Christmas. The Yule Cat. Look up the Yule Cat.
Right away.
Have you ever heard of the Yule Cat, D?
No, I know it's not going to be cute, but it sounds cute.
Now, the actual name, and I know I'm going to get this wrong, it's like Jolakaturin. It's like Jolakotturin.
That's a mouthful.
Yes. But translated, it's the Yule Cat. Damien, tell us about the Yule Cat.
Okay, so the Yule Cat, Icelandic, is a giant vicious cat from Icelandic Christmas folklore that eats children who don't receive new clothes before Christmas Eve. Appearance, the Yule Cat is described as having glowing eyes, sharp whiskers, and hairy clawed paw.
Well, I have one thing to say. That's unfair. It should eat the parents of the children.
Nope, the children. It's all about the children for some reason. Like the children should have gotten new clothes. The children didn't get new clothes. Shame on the
Yeah,
children.
but that's the parents' business.
Yeah, well, not in.
The parents should be the one. Let's be honest. The parents should be the one to be eaten because not only is it their fault, but also you know how much more filling two adults would be than one child.
Now, before I continue on ruining people's idea of Christmas with other foreign horrors, here's something I want to also throw out. And a
Okay.
lot of people, again, did you have a Christmas tree this year? Did you put a Yule log on the fire? Maybe you celebrate Santa Claus coming down from the North Pole, bringing gifts to your children. Most, if not all, and Damien, I wasn't sure if you've heard of this,
Huh?
but most, if not all, of our beliefs of Christmas are pagan, and they come from pagan beliefs. Did you know that?
Actually, I don't think I did.
Now, I remember when I broke the news to you about Santa Claus, and you were very upset about it. You were like very much in tears. We're like, can we at least still decorate? It's like, yes, Damien, we can still decorate. I don't know. You were young, but I wanted to rip the Band-Aid off before your classmates did. I think they started to, and that's why I was like, I'm just gonna finish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it off. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But to pull that Band-Aid off of a lot of people today. Not a lot of people realize that most of our traditions that we do for Christmas are pagan.
Right.
A Christmas tree is actually pagan tradition of decorating a tree. Yule, the Yule log,
Yeah.
comes from the root word Yule. Yule was a celebration between like the 20th and the 23rd. Most people celebrate it on the 21st, which is winter solstice. And it's a celebration of good tidings, merriment, and a time when the horn god would come down to earth. And if I remember correctly, I think that's when he dies. And then like that's the birth of the goddess. Like
Okay.
the god dies and the goddess gets born. It's like a cycle. But in other traditions, he brings gifts down.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, Santa Claus bringing gifts on Christmas Day, and then another god bringing down stuff on Yule. Doesn't that sound a little bit coincidental? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And there's like a whole bunch of other stuff. If you want to trace down almost everything we do when it comes to Christmas traditions, come from pagan beliefs. And that's rooted in the fact that they tried to convert pagans, and I'm talking about like biblical times. They wanted to convert pagans into Christians. And the easiest way to do that is like, oh, wait, your God comes down on the 25th of December? Well, our God was born on the 25th of December. What a weird coincidence. Why don't you join us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you go to any respectable church, they're going to let you know that Jesus wasn't born on the 25th. I've been in a Catholic church that's openly said, we don't know for sure where he was when he was born. Probably in the spring of some time. He wasn't born on December 25th. That's just the day we celebrate his birth. And why? Because it was so much easier to convert pagans to Christianity if your holidays coincided.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get back to other creepy facts here, creepy characters of Christmas. Damien, look up Belsnickel. Belsnickel.
This sounds familiar too.
Belsnickel. Lodion.
Yeah.
Belsnickel.
Yeah, Belsnickel. You got it?
Lore, right?
Well, yeah, we want the lore of Belsnickel.
All that's popping up is Wikipedia. This time.
Okay, well, what does Wikipedia have to say about good old Belsnickel?
Let's see where. Alrighty. Belsnickel, also known as Belsnickel.
Oh, well, there we go, guys. Belsnickel, also known as Belsnickel.
That's what it said.
Also known as Bell Snickle, like, you know, first name Bell, last name Snickle.
Yeah.
It gets even better. Belsnickel, Belsnickel, Pelsnickel, Belsnickel.
Bell Snickle, Schmel Snickle. I don't care. Okay, let's get to, like, the lore besides the names, because the names are throwing us off here.
It's a crochet fur-clad Christmas gift.
Croatian?
Croatian? No, wait, let me see your phone. Give me the phone. Okay, Belsnickel. Also known as Belschnickel, Belsnickel, Belsnickel, Pelsnickel, and Belsniggle is a crotchety,
Crotchety. Okay.
fur-clad Christmas gift-bringer figure in the folklore of the Palatinate region of southwestern Germany along the Rhine and the Saarland, and the Odenwald area of Baden-Württemberg. Yeah. The figure is also preserved in Pennsylvania Dutch communities.
Oh.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
That's our state.
And Brazilian German communities. What a combination that is. All right. Let's see. Belsnickel is related to other companions of St. Nicholas in folklore of German-speaking Europe. He may have been based on an older German myth of Nech Ruprecht, a servant of St. Nicholas and a character from northern Germany. Unlike those figures, however, Belsnickel does not accompany St. Nicholas, but instead visits alone and combines both the threatening and the benign aspects, which in other traditions are divided between St. Nicholas and the companion figure. Like Krampus. Sometimes Krampus is a companion figure.
Okay.
Belsnickel is a man wearing furs and sometimes a mask with a long tongue. He is typically very ragged and disheveled. He wears torn, tattered, and dirty clothes, and he carries a switch in his hand with which he beats naughty children, but also pockets full of cakes, candies, and nuts for good children. So unlike Krampus, who just comes and takes him to hell, Belsnickel's like, if you're good, I'll give you some candy. If you're bad, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. A first-hand 19th century account of Belsnickel tradition in the Allegheny County, Maryland, can be found in Brown's miscellaneous writings. Trying to see where here. I'm going to skip some stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Outside of Europe. The Belsnickel character originated in the Palatinate when people migrated to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
They brought their German traditions with them. Belsnickel was known in Pennsylvania in the early 1800s amongst the Pennsylvania Germans. Belsnickel is the character who visits homes prior to Christmas to check up on the behavior of the children. The traditional Belsnickel showed up at houses 1 to 2 weeks prior to Christmas and often created fright because he always knew exactly which one of the children misbehaved. He would rap on the door or the window with a stick, and often the children would have to answer a question for him or sing some type of song. In exchange, he would toss candies onto the floor. If the children jumped too quick for the treats, they may end up getting struck with the Belsnickel switch.
So he wasn't good or bad.
No, he was more like, are you good? Here you go. If you're bad, here you go.
Yeah.
But that was this Belsnickel. And Pennsylvania, I've never heard of him.
Right?
Until I started looking up for this show, I've never heard of the Belsnickel. Yeah, but have you ever heard of the Belsnickel?
No, actually.
I've never heard
I
of
want
him.
to later on watch some stuff about him.
Right, we're going to do some more research on him because for living in Pennsylvania, you'd think you'd hear more about him. I've seen people dressed up as
And
Krampus.
your mom was Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah, I've seen people dressed up as Krampus,
Yeah.
but I've never heard or seen anyone dressed up as Belsnickel. Interesting. All right, Damien, you ready for the next character?
Yeah.
Mary Lwyd. It's Marilywd. I don't know if it's Lewd or Laud. Mary Laud.
I don't know how it's pronounced, but IDE is normally Ide.
Mm.
Or Ida.
Do you have it yet? Okay, give me it. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. No. You're fired. Okay. The Mary Lwyd. I know I'm probably saying it wrong, but the Mary Lwyd is a Welsh Christmas tradition that involves carrying a horse figure through the village. Well, carrying a horse figure? Okay. The name Mary Lwyd translates to gray mare. The origins of the Mary Lwyd are mysterious, but some believe it originated from Celtic mythology.
Oh.
The Mary Lwyd is a horse figure made from a horse's skull mounted on a pole. It's decorated with ribbons, rosettes, and glass bottle eyes. The carrier is hidden under a long white cloth. The Mary Lwyd is carried by a group of men who sing and dance. They may also be accompanied by other characters such as Punch and Judy. The group carries the Mary Lwyd to local houses where they request entry through song. The Mary Lwyd is known to be mischievous, trying to steal things and chase people she likes. The first recorded instance of the Mary Lwyd was in 1800. It was a way for the poor to entertain the higher classes in hopes of receiving shelter and food. The Mary Lwyd has multiple meanings. Celtic mythology, the pale horse is thought to be able to pass to the underworld. In Christian, it is a way to honor the Virgin Mary, and in pagan belief system, it is a modern version of a death or fertility horse.
Huh.
And that is the Mary Lwyd. And I know, like I'm probably saying Lewd wrong.
Yeah, because it's Ide, Ida, Or
Yeah.
Eid?
Well, it's YWD, so it's like
I thought you said IDE.
no, it's LYWD. So it's Mary
Okay.
and then loud. I don't know. And then of course, we're gonna go to Santa Claus. Damien, would you do the honors of looking up Saint Nick or Santa Claus? Now we are familiar with Santa Claus, but here's something our listeners may not know. You know this, D, but the listeners may not know.
This one's easy.
Well, hold on. Hold a free horses. Hold your
I
right
don't
there.
have any horses to hold.
Well, you have a Mary Lude. Hold on to that. Santa, did you know, Damien? Because like I said, D knows, but did you know that Santa didn't get his jolly red suit until Coca-Cola came about? Coca-Cola wanted to make Santa Claus a figure for their drink. So not only did Santa promote Coca-Cola, like you see today, you see like Santa on Coke bottles and
And see
stuff.
me, I always just associate the polar bears with them.
Well, Santa's always depicted drinking a Coke during Christmas. But Santa didn't get the red and white outfit until I got a burp. Until Coca-Cola. Hence the red and white logo of Coca-Cola. Red and white logo of Santa Claus. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yep.
So Coca-Cola is like the figure.
Coca-Cola pretty much invented modern day Santa Claus. American Santa Claus.
So what you see in the movies is pretty accurate to that. So,
And pretty much it's a Coca-Cola Santa Claus.
yeah.
Yep. Because things go better with Coca-Cola. Things go better with Coke.
Not in my opinion, but
Life
okay.
is much more fun when you're refreshed.
I know. All right.
And Coke does it the best.
All right. Little fun fact: did you guys know back in the day, Coca-Cola was had some illegal substance in it?
I did.
I did.
Uh,
That's why it's called Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Look
I
it up.
learned that from Drunk History.
Yeah, basically there was cocaine in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
They don't have to look it up. I'll tell them. There was cocaine in Coca-Cola, and it used to be for medicinal.
It sounds wrong coming out of my
Purposes.
mouth.
Damien, a lot of shit sounds wrong coming out of your mouth. But did you look up Santa Claus? Okay, go ahead and tell the listeners at home, all 5 of them, who is our jolly old fat man?
The lore of Santa Claus is based on the legend of Saint Nicholas, a 4th century Christian bishop from modern-day Turkey. Origin: Saint Nicholas was born around 280 AD.
A.D.
In Patara, he was known for his generosity and kindness, and gave away his inherited.
Inherit?
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I'm here trying to
Yeah.
guess the words he's trying to say.
All right, I'm taking over this, Damien. You're fired. Origin of St. Nicholas was born around 280 AD in Patara. He was known for his generosity and kindness, and gave away his inherited wealth to help the poor and sick. St. Nicholas's feast day is celebrated on December 6th. I've never heard of feast day.
Huh. We got to start doing that.
Yeah, right?
Another day for a good meal? Yes.
The anniversary of his death. So he died on December 6th. Children traditionally leave their shoes out for St. Nicholas to fill with small gifts and candy. St. Nicholas became the most popular saint in Europe by the Renaissance. He was the patron saint of children and sailors. Sailors. Can you imagine sailors with a patron saint of Santa Claus?
Why not?
It's like they're like you've heard the term "you got a sailor's mouth."
To be fair, though, Santa Claus isn't the saint. He was loosely based on Saint Nick.
True.
When was Coca-Cola first released?
I don't know, Damien. You're jumping the shark here. Hold on. Dutch immigrants brought the legend of Saint Nicholas to New Amsterdam, which is now known as New York City,
Oh,
in
wow.
the 17th century. The image of Santa Claus that we know today originated
He's pulling at me.
originated in North America during the 19th century. Other influences on jolly old Saint Nick.
Okay.
'Cause it's more than one
There's
person.
going to be some stuff I'm going to learn right now.
The Norse god Odin
Okay.
also played a role in the development of Santa Claus. Pagan Germanic people celebrated Yule, a time of feasting and drinking, to mark Odin's ride through the sky on a great hunt.
Oh.
What, Damien?
So what I'm guessing is he was somewhat related with Greek mythology, aka because if you don't understand, Odin in Greek lore is Thor's father.
What?
Wait, no,
No,
that's
no,
Norse.
no,
That's
stop,
Norse.
stop. Yeah, no, stop. You're hurting my head. That has nothing to do with Greek mythology, Damien.
I was thinking the wrong mythology.
Yes, no,
It's Norse.
no. Now go to bed, lie down, take a break. You're fired. All right. Companion. St. Nicholas is sometimes accompanied by terrifying figures such as Krampus and Alpine legend. Other names. In many European countries, the role of Santa Claus is filled by Father Christmas. And he had other names like Sinterklaas,
Yes.
can be found in the stories of St. Nicholas. Yeah. So, yeah, Santa Claus has been around for a while, but St. Nicholas. That's what he is.
And here's him.
That's
and-
where
So
we-
I'm going to say something that's going to drive you crazy.
Uh-oh.
It almost makes more sense to celebrate Feast Day.
Right? We only do the 25th, like I said before, because of converting pagans.
Yeah. So Feast Day makes the most sense since it's historically accurate.
Well, there's also the Yule. That's the
Yeah.
pagan, like
yeah,
I said,
but
the 21st, 2nd, 3rd, somewhere around there.
so Christmas doesn't really make much sense now.
No, well, Christmas is Christ Mass. That's the term
Yeah,
for
well,
Christmas.
Most people that I've known don't celebrate it for Jesus.
No. Now what, Damien? Yeah, see,
That's the old promotion.
yeah, I told you, Coca-Cola. He brought up a picture of Santa drinking Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't get his red suit. Like I said, look at the logo of the Coca-Cola where it's red and white,
Mhm.
and then look at his suit, red and white.
I can see it.
That's why Santa, because you can find Santas out there that don't have red outfits.
They're my favorite ones.
And I think they may be more legit
Yeah.
because they're not touched by the Coca-Cola.
Now that I know that, and considering when this change happened, I think the brown outfit makes the most sense.
Probably, like if you find like once in a while you can see a Santa out there with like a brown outfit.
Yeah.
That's probably more authentic
Yeah.
because they, it wasn't dyes; it was like furs and suits.
He would have
outfits.
worn.
I'm sorry. I gotta say one thing.
You say it too much.
Let her finish.
I don't remember where I was going anymore.
Mall Santas, dress more accurately, please.
What do you mean?
This is how mall Santas dress up.
Yeah, I told that's
That's
modern day
become how
Coca-Cola,
people-
Santa Claus.
That's become how everybody sees Santa.
The modern day Santa Claus is the one you see on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Yep.
the one you see on The Year Without a Santa Claus, the one you see on The Santa Claus with
Yep.
Tim Allen, Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Violent Night.
Violent Night with David Arbor. All those Santa Clauses are the red suited Santa Clauses, aka the Coca-Cola Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I think no, he was red too, because I was thinking of Santa's sleigh. But I will say this: the horror movie Santa's Sleigh, it depicted a red suited Santa with Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus,
Yeah.
but he did have a different hat.
Okay.
Like where we always see Santa wearing that like
The red and white hat.
red and white hat. His was more like a Viking hat
Yeah.
that he wore. So I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
What, Damien?
So that technically that movie can be considered a WWE movie.
No, not at all.
Wasn't Bill Goldberg a wrestler?
Yeah, Bill Goldberg was a wrestler, but it doesn't mean every wrestler in a movie is a WWE
Was
movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy a WWE movie?
Well, I'm asking that because like some of the movies we watch, like for example, See No Evil,
That was a WWE movie.
but isn't that also Universal?
Mm.
I swear to God, it's also Universal.
Not every movie that has a wrestler or former wrestler in it is associated
Yeah.
with it.
WWE only pops out certain films. And when they pop out a film, yeah, it'll have a wrestler in it. But doesn't mean every movie with a wrestler is a WWE film. Chris Jericho was in Terrifier. Terrifier is not a WWE film, nor is it an AEW film. He was just in the movie. He was in Sharknado. Sharknado ain't a WWE or AEW film.
Chris Jericho was also in what was that one movie?
I don't know. What movie are you talking about?
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob.
Chris Jericho was in Jay and Silent Bob?
That's
I don't remember that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't remember
I don't
that.
remember that either. But we're not talking about. This is a Christmas episode. This is This is after Christmas, before New Year's episode. Speaking of New Year's, now that I've ruined everybody's Christmas
Yes?
with the truth about Christmas,
Are you going to ruin their New Year's too?
yes, I am. I'm here to ruin your New Year's too, guys. 2024. If you're anything like me, it flew by fast. 2024 flew by fast, and it wasn't a good year.
No.
There was a lot of shit going down in 2024.
Yeah.
But a lot of people sit there and go, okay, well, out with the old, in with the new. When
I don't want to be in with the new.
well, hold on. They go, 2025. We need a better year. All right? We need a better year. We don't want to see our favorite celebrities die in 2025.
Well, I agree with that.
We don't want to have a bad year. We don't want shit to happen, but guess what? I'm going to ruin New Year's for you guys. Do you know what day New Year's Eve is?
Yeah, that's the day before New Year's.
Well, you're not wrong, D. Yes. New Year's Eve is the day before New Year's, but do you know what day it falls on?
What?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Makes New Year's what day?
A Wednesday?
Which follows by a...
Thursday?
And then after that...
Friday?
Okay, stop right there. So the first 3 days of the new year spells WTF.
Okay, I was so confused. I had no idea where you were going with that.
So the beginning of 2025 starts with a WTF. Literally, what the fuck year?
I have a feeling that during this coming year, almost daily, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Guaranteed.
Well, so we're going to start off with a what the fuck.
Yeah.
We're not going to have drones flying out of nowhere. We're not having alien invasions. We're not going to have CEO murders. Those were all 2024. We're not going to have crazy conspiracies. We're not going to have our favorite celebrities die. We're going to have something big happen. And it's going to be a what the fuck. It has to be a what the fuck. Because you ain't going to get any more what the fuck than what we've already had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, Damien?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. But yes. So, yeah. 2025 starts with a WTF. I'm not looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to it. A lot of people celebrate the New Year's with a clean slate. They want to go in the year with a clean slate.
Yes.
So they sit there and go, they eat a lot of sauerkraut. I was always told the sauerkraut thing is so you take a shit. It's like, this is what I was told.
I've never heard this before.
This is what I was told. You eat a lot of sauerkraut on New Year's Eve / New Year's Day because it makes you have shits. And not only are you starting off with a new year, but a new, you're cleaning out. You're, cleaned out.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that's legit. That was my mom telling me whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, for me, sauerkraut never did that, but gluten will, so I guess it's a day for me to eat gluten.
I guess sauerkraut does go through me like a hot knife through butter. Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
yeah. So
I love that
I
image.
will avoid sauerkraut. That's why I usually avoid sauerkraut. I always try to avoid sauerkraut. Very rarely do I eat sauerkraut.
I'm not big into sauerkraut, but I will say my favorite way, there's 2 ways that I like to eat it. Whenever it's like New Year's, I will mix it in my potatoes, which is
That's all
weird
right.
because I don't like my food mixing and touching, but
No, but I think I've had it that way. I think you've had
It's-
me try it. It wasn't bad.
it's good. And I do like kraut dogs with ketchup.
Now, I don't know if we're going anywhere for New Year's. I don't know if Melanie's doing anything. I haven't asked her. I don't know if your Graham's doing
I
something.
think when we were there, she said she was going to.
I don't know. We need to figure that out. But I do know I will avoid the sauerkraut. I will avoid cheese. We found that out. That's why. That's why I hate 2024 and hated Christmas this year. The whole
'Cause-
lactose intolerance
Oh,
thing.
you think it's bad? Next year's going to be bad. That's when we're going to be going to people's houses with our own meals.
Right? 2025, guys. Just so you know, Melanie and your Graham and anybody else that invites us to go out and do stuff, we'll be bringing our own meals. D is going completely gluten free. Hopefully, well, I mean, this is all in air. I always say we're going to go completely, and we break it somewhere, but we're going to try to.
Yeah, but I need to.
Yes, she's going to go completely gluten free. I got to go dairy free. So what we decided, because literally days before Christmas, I got uber sick. Like I was puking, I had stomach cramps. It was horrible. And I the only thing I could break it down to was digesting dairy. Like I wasn't agreeing with me. So I'm going to go I'm going to go lactose free. Dee's going to go gluten free. And then we decided to switch up because I got to go dairy free, she's going to go dairy free. And where she has to go gluten free, I'm going to go gluten free. So
You
our
could
meals
have
are going to
made
be.
this so much simpler by saying we just agreed that we're both going to go dairy and gluten free.
I don't do anything simple, D.
Noted.
This whole podcast, I got a lot of editing. Nothing simple.
Noted. I see this.
Right. I mean, do you look at my son? That's the only thing simple I've ever done in my entire life. He don't care. He's on his phone.
I'm waiting for more big news to talk about.
Well, we're done with the big news. We're done. He don't
Yeah.
get it. He's laughing. He's like,
No, I do.
I just
get
called him simple, and he was just like,
it. Okay, I'm simple.
"You're simple." But anyway, that's it for the show, guys.
Do you guys know the song Cold Hearted Snake? I'm making fun of it, and I'm saying I'm a simple working man.
If you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more,
I lost about all of my brain cells.
right,
just now.
Damien, thank you for playing that. I am now dumber than I am when I first started this. I have lost brain cells. I hope I can recover. Anyway, if you like what you hear and you want to hear more, please give us a like, a subscribe, follow. You won't. But if you like us, do it. But you won't.
And I will pause a whole bunch.
It's my Shatner phase. 2025 is going to be my Shatner phase.
Sorry, William Shatner.
So-
I'm sure he's listening.
If you like this podcast, please do not hesitate to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Until then, stay freaky, stay geeky, stay nerdy. Stay dirty. That was a long pause.
Yeah, it looked like you were thinking about what comes next.
It's like, my head hurts. But guys, enjoy. I hope you had a good 2024. All jokes aside, all ruin aside, I hope you had a good Christmas. And I hope 2025, even though it starts with a WTF, I hope it's much better for you than it was last year. And I hope you continue listening to us on into 25 and beyond. And until next time, I am the Geek Demon, Ken Bouchard.
And well, whatever you want to call me. D, Sparrow, Jasper, whatever.
And Damien,
Always be yourself.
there you go. Peace.
Bye-bye.